Hey Hope Tri-Cities, how you doing? I hope you had a safe and sane and fun 4th of July. It was so cool seeing so many of you after service at our pulled pork potluck that we had. Big shout out to our home group who prepared the pulled pork, did a lot of the setup and cleanup, and to all of you that brought side dishes to share. It was delicious. So fun seeing you all. We're going to do one more of those this summer on August 1st. We'll have another barbecue potluck after service, so put it on your calendar. It's been really fun all summer having these times of community and gathering after service. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Hey, right now I am standing outside of Richland High School. Go Bombers. And I'm here because I've been thinking a lot this week about the next generation. I've been thinking about how much God cares about young people. He cares deeply about children and young people. And we see it throughout Scripture. Psalm 78 is one place where we see God's heart for the next generation and His mandate for us to teach His ways to the next generation. Check it out, Psalm 78. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord, His power, and the wonders He has done. He decreed statutes for Jacob and established the law in Israel, which He commanded our ancestors to teach their children, so the next generation would know them, even the children yet to be born, and they in turn would tell their children. Then they would put their trust in God and would not forget His deeds, but would keep His commands. You know, the Tri-Cities population is over 300,000 people, and 54,000 are children and young people in 5 school districts in our region. At Hope Tri-Cities, we have an assignment from the Lord to care deeply, to care as deeply as He does about the lives of those 54,000 young people and more that are throughout our area. Their eternity, but also their lives right here and right now. So this Sunday, July 11th, Jose Mora, our youth and communications intern, and I are inviting you, parents of Collide Youth, and anyone who's a champion of young people, anyone who cares deeply about young people and their future. I'm inviting you to come out to the Commons after service for a light lunch and a brainstorm meeting to talk about the future of youth ministry at Hope Tri-Cities. I'm going to tell you a little bit about why we're having that meeting now and what we're thinking about for this fall. And I would love for you to come. So if you are a parent of Collide Youth, or if you care deeply about young people, you know, right now they are really going through an onslaught. Young people all across the globe, and particularly in our country, an onslaught of being told by culture what to think and what to believe in a way that is absolutely opposed to God's will and God's way. So we're going to be praying for young people. We're going to be praying for their future, and we're going to be praying for the ones here in our region that God has really called us to reach and to serve. So I hope you can show up for that this Sunday right after service in the Commons. Another way that we're really reaching out and caring about the next generation is summer camp. And summer camp is happening. It's July 23rd through the 27th at Silver Lake Bible Camp. It's for middle schoolers and high schoolers. And we've got a group of kids that are already going. They're going to be led by Jose, our interns, Jose and Troyan. And I'm so excited about those of you that have signed up your kids. There's room for more. So details and registration are at htc.church/summercamp. And I'll say this, Susie and I spent 4 years directing kids camp several years ago. And the transformation that we saw in young people's lives over that week of camp was stunning. I mean, you can see more transformation in 1 week of summer camp than you might see over a year of Sundays. So if you have a young person, a grandson, a granddaughter, a son or daughter, a nephew and niece, get them to camp. Get their friends to camp. Do whatever it takes. And if you don't have kids or your kids are grown, I want to encourage you to invest in the next generation by sending a kid to camp. You know, you can give us a check, you can give online, you can designate that it's for summer camp. Make a difference in somebody's life. It'll change their trajectory for eternity. Last thing I want to say is just I really hope you have been enjoying our summer series, God Encounters, the momentous and the mundane. Each week we've been hearing stories from people on video of their God encounter. And this week I want to share just a little clip from my friend Brandy Castillo. Here it is.
I may have felt alone, but deep down I was okay. I was okay. I knew I was going to be able to make it. And that was because the Lord had been strategically putting these things in my life. And now that I'm looking back, it's even more, it's like the God encounter is continuing.
So you can hear the rest of Brandy's story this Sunday, and you can hear why that God encounter was so significant after the birth of her daughter, and how it continues to unfold even today. I hope you're well. Look forward to seeing you this Sunday. God bless.